Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. Welcome my YouTube family to your own channel, which is Gul Knowledge Hub. Today's topic is very amazing, and the topic is how to improve your English fluency. And believe me, dear audience, if you don't practice it daily, it won't happen, because you have to consider your fluency. English fluency or any fluency of language to a full-grown tree with its widespread branches and roots in the soil. Have you ever watched a full-grown tree in your surrounding? Let me know in the comment section. And how can you compare your fluency level to a full-grown tree? Because a full-grown tree with its widespread roots in the soil is always immune to the storms and winds, and it cannot be uprooted easily. This is the speciality of a full-grown tree. Apart from that, it gives you the shadow, it gives you fruit, and its wood is also used for multiple tasks. Now, if you consider this, what is the apprehensions of fluency? What are the apprehensions of English language? I am going to deal it with two powerful speaking exercises, and these can be a game changer for you. Now you have to understand the concept. First, fluency. What are its hazards? What are your doubts, your fears, your apprehensions, your state of anxiety and hesitation where you are afraid, and at certain points you just avoid to talk in front of other persons? These are the apprehensions. Now, how to get that fluency? How you nurture a tree to a full-grown pattern? You give it water, minerals, and the light, and also the oxygen or carbon dioxide and all the gases essential for its nourishment. You take care of the plant, a small tiny seed, regularly. Small tiny seed. Have you ever seen that when you just plant a seed in the soil and you nurture it on daily basis? You can't ignore that seed. And if you nurture it with all its nourishment, one day or the other it will be grown into a full-grown tree. The same thing you have to understand, my dear audience. The same thing happens with your fluency. Your fluency is just like a seed. Your English language journey is just like a seed. Learning a foreign language is just like planting your fluency seed in the soil. Now, if you nurture it daily with your regular practice, with your regular exercise, and you water it with your practice, with your hard work, with your dedication and determination, when you are not skipping even a holiday, you will get its fruit in the form of your fluency. Now, how to get that fluency? You should do these two powerful speaking exercises, which I say the amazing speaking exercises, and by following these speaking exercises you will be in the condition to speak English more naturally, confidently, effortlessly, where your words are coming out of your mouth just like a click, where you are not doing your hard work, where you are not searching for the words, where you are not looking for any kind of effort, where you are not just searching when should I use was and when should I use were and have and has. You are just free from all these shackles. These are shackles. The rules, grammar rules, punctuation, hesitation, fear, these are all shackles. Have you ever watched the shackles? They are binding your hand. These are in fact binding your brain. You have to make your brain free from all these shackles, from all these restrictions to be fluent in English. I am telling you the concept here. You have to be free, like a free bird, so that you can fly higher and higher in the sky. Have you ever watched a bird flying higher and higher, and then it is enjoying its flight? Have you ever noticed? If you have not noticed, just notice the flight of a bird, how it enjoys. If you get your fluency level, you will enjoy your flight of speaking English language. Then you will see you are a free bird to choose the words. You are free from all these fears, from all these apprehensions and restrictions and shackles and bondages. Believe me. How can you do this? You can do this with these two powerful, amazing speaking exercises. Because what is the most important thing? Because to be a good driver, you have to practice driving. If you are just reading the mechanics of car, or if you are studying the rules of the road, you acquire these two things, but nothing is as good as your practice behind the wheels as driving. The same thing happens with your fluency. You have to practice by yourself, just by listening the tips and tricks of the trainers, just by learning the grammar rules, just by attending the online workshops, classes, or joining the community groups. Just be in the present of community group is not sufficient for your fluency. You have to take initiatives. You have to take some solid steps to be fluent in English on regular basis. Now coming towards these two amazing powerful exercises. Number one powerful exercise is listening. Believe me, dear audience, listening is a great way. Listening and then talking to yourself is a great way, because talking to yourself is the feeling of working out, is the feeling of words working out in your mouth. Because for your words, mouth is a muscle, mouth is a gym where you are working out your words. You have to feel this thing. You have to practice it daily. You have to build the mouth muscles. You have to build your words muscles. And you have to train it. You have to keep this thing that this brain is a gym where you are developing the muscles of the words. So, if you are ready to listening, it will give you an analysis, an ability to analyze, to notice how to use and how to pick up specific words, how to pick up specific grammar rules even without noticing. It will improve your fluency level by training yourself what words and the suitable words you have to choose and where you have to do. And I bet you, recording yourself is the powerful tool to improve your English fluency level. Why and how? I bet you, when you record yourself and when you listen it back, you will feel that you speak better than you thought of. Next thing is just talking to yourself or listening to some podcast or some music, anything. It will raise your confidence level. Why it is raising your confidence level? Because when we are aware, we are taking in the words and phrases, vocabulary, sentence structures. Because as you are beginner, you need words to express whatever your emotions are, whatever your feelings are, whatever you want to describe. You need the help of vocabulary words. You need words. From words, you travel to the sentences. From sentences, you build paragraphs, and from paragraphs, you build your own dialogues. This is a systematic journey. How to be fluent and how to travel this in a successful way. You have to do it systematically, and you have to notice that English environment should come to you. How it can come to you? You have to create it by your internal environment. External environment is not in your hand, because the external environment is your friends, your colleagues, your parents, or the surrounding in which people are talking about in your native language. Internal environment is in your hand, and this is the most powerful tool. You have to make most of this powerful tool by reading, by listening, by writing, and by speaking. Ultimately, you don't have to wait for the end of the session, you don't have to wait for the end of reading of the books when you will cram the grammar rules. No, start speaking from the very first day. When even you listen a sentence: how are you, what's your name, thank you, even you listen these small sentences, you have to incorporate these 2 sentences or 3 sentences in your own language. When you read a specific one line, you have to read it out loud again and again. So this is the formula. These are 2 powerful speaking tools, and if you improve talking to yourself, recording yourself, number 2, listening. Because if you listen and if you don't talk, people will love to talk to you, because it is in the habit and it is in the nature of people that people love to talk to that person who is listening to them. So apply these 2 tricks. First, listen to anything, and then you have to talk to yourself, because you are working out. This mouth is a working playground. This mouth is a gym for your words. You have to build the muscles of your words. You have to train your brain how to pick up. You have to surround yourself, you have to create the English environment, internal English environment all around you. When you are reading, you are creating an English environment. When you are speaking, you are creating English environment. You are immersing yourself in an English environment. You don't need to look at the external environment. Internal environment is the basic requirement of the day. Create your internal environment, and if you do it on daily basis for 10 minutes, believe me, there will be significant change in just 3 weeks. Apply this and let me know in the comment section, because your comments are a boosting factor for me. And sometimes some people just do negative remark, and I ignore them, because there are so many positive remarks, and I look forward to those positive remarks, and they are just a boosting factor. These are encouragement for me, and I am just working for all those viewers who are just looking for me to gain some knowledge. So with this positive note, give respect to others, because giving a respect to others is just like a circle. If you give back, if you give respect to others, it will be rolled back to you one way or the other. This is reality. So with this positive note, we end this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.